from Jupiter Band Instruments, Mr. John Richardson. Are you there?
Yeah, how's it going?
All right, we're working. Awesome, John. Thanks for
Beautiful.
tuning in. I can't see you, but I think our audience can see you. So we were good to go. Anyway, so John is the wind products manager for Jupiter Band Instruments, and Jupiter's a huge sponsor of all these webcasts that we have for marching band and concert band and a variety of other events that go on with banddirector.com. Tell us what's going on, new and exciting in the wind world, John.
Well, right now, the thing that's really taken off for us and we're really excited about our 1100 series instruments. Um, those are what we consider to be the better level of instruments for advancing musicians, like what you're listening to today, probably.
Exactly.
And along with that, our Azumi flutes. Those are the two categories of instruments that we really feel we've done a good job at giving the players what they need.
Cool. Uh, so when we're talking about Azumi flutes, I'm a tuba player, so you have to pretend like I don't know.
Well,
So
our
tell
Azumi
us,
flutes
tell us about
are
some of
kind
that.
of a yeah. Our Azumi flutes are what I would like to call a little sister to the professional altus handmade flutes. What we do is we take a head joint that you get with an altus flute. So if you were to buy a $10,000 altus handmade flute,
Hmm.
you if you're not at the stage where you're ready to do something like that, then Azumi flutes are the perfect spot for someone that might be entering into high school or even going through college as a music education major. So you get this head joint that comes on this really expensive flute on a body that is a lesser expensive body, but it's also made of either silver plated material or sterling silver, solid sterling silver. We offer three different levels of that. So whatever sound you're looking for, you're able to get it with these three different levels of Azumi flutes. So for instance, one level is a sterling silver lip plate with a sterling silver riser. And then on AZ2s, you have a sterling silver head joint. And on AZ3s, you have a sterling silver head joint and body. So whatever your price range might be for someone to be able to find something or whatever sound that they're looking for, we have something to offer in from anywhere from uh, mid 1,000 up to $2,500 in that range.
Interesting. That's fantastic. And if people want to find a website to have more information about this, tell us where they can go.
Yeah, you're going to go to azumiflutes.com. That's Azumi's house within itself. That's one of our brands that has its own website.
Beautiful. That's awesome. So I'm a new band director, and I've got a great junior high band, and I'm a brass player. So I'm looking over to Jupiter Band Instruments. I just got great instruction about Azumi flutes, and you were talking about 1100 series instruments. So give me a guide as a brass player and a new teacher. What am I looking for in terms of Jupiter Band Instruments? What are the
Sure.
good ones?
What we have done here at Jupiter is provide a instrument that's not just a student level instrument that is made to look pretty. We've actually listened to a lot of different educators and a lot of different performers tell us what is actually needed for an advancing student that might be in middle through high school, and put some features onto these instruments that make it more than just an intermediate level instrument. We actually call it a performance level instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, if I'm a saxophone player, We've done a few extra steps. We've made some more adjusting screws in to kind of personalize this instrument. Um, an example of that is we have a patented adjustable palm key uh, mechanism. So whatever your size hand is that needs to reach the palm keys in your hand, you can adjust those in and out to be able to put those at the proper placement so that you don't have to actually move your hand to operate those. And put your hand in a what might be a difficult position to be able to maneuver those. So we've done that with saxophones, with and on down the line with clarinets. We've added a few things, and we've upgraded the wood to really focus on what kind of sound a progressing clarinetist might be looking for, as well as key structure. Our clarinets have a really awesome feature on it, which is a raised CG tone hole. So on your third finger, on your left hand, instead of that just being an open hole on the clarinet, what we've done is we've offset it just a kind of like an offset G on a flute, and we've put a riser in there, which puts it at exactly the same level as your first two fingers. So now when you play on a clarinet, that third finger lag is no longer a problem. It goes down exactly the same time that your first two fingers go down, and on and on. So if you're a brass player, it's going to be a different type. And we've upgraded some of the materials that we've used in the bell. We've really gotten to where our dimensions of the inner bore are really where they need to be, and of course we're never stopping. We're always working to improve on things, as you know. So we're excited that this level of instrument is more than just an intermediate. So we've kind of gotten rid of that name, and we call it a performance level instrument.
Wonderful. Well, that's great insight. And so if I'm again, you gave us a great website contact for Azumi Flutes. How about all these instruments that you've just talked about?
Exactly, and we've redesigned our website, so everyone should check it out. Even if you've been there before, it's JupiterMusic.com, and if you go there and you'll see we've really catered this website to the user, to the player, and to the educator, and make it user friendly for them. So it's not just a place where you go to find product. It's a place where you go to find out about people who are playing the product, to find out where our artists and where our advocates are doing some activities that you might want to attend. There's also links to our getbanded.com website, which is really been a focus of ours for the last few years, and will continue to be, about really bringing everybody together who is involved in this student's journey through being a musician. And we really want to let everyone understand what this entails, and how hard that this student works, and how hard this parent works, and how hard this band director works, and the effect it has on this student, and to grow as not only as a musician but as a human being. So JupiterMusic.com, as well as GetBanded.com, are the places that you can go to find out a lot of information about what we're doing here, not just about product too.
That's fantastic. We reference the GetBanded.com website quite a bit here at BandDirector.com at our webcast, and it's a great read for anybody to be inspired about how music touches people's lives. So, John, what do we have to look forward to coming up here? What's the things that, like when you think about the future as a wind products manager, what's on the horizon?
Well, we're always working to improve, continue to improve our current product, but also um, if you are at the next step of a performer or an educator, and we are looking at some professional level, high-end professional level instruments, we can always talk about exo brass, and exo professional brass is uh, is something that we're continually adding products to. In fact, our new C tuba will be out soon. We just added the 1632 exo trombone that one of our artists, John Fedchuk, was really behind. We're doing lots of things in terms of really getting the people that are becoming more and more interested in our product out there as well. And you can go to exobrass.com and find out about those particular instruments and people as well. Um, in terms of our activities, we've got a lot of things coming up. We're really heavily involved in DCI. We're going to be attending a lot of those events this summer. We'll be at Texas Bandmasters Association and some of the other bandmaster associations we'll be involved with. We'll also be at the National Flute Association coming up in August. So it's going to be and International Trumpet Guild will be at that, and we'll be at the International Trombone Festival and the International Tuba Euphonium Conference. So it's going to be a really busy summer for us.
Tune in to the rest of our broadcasts here, but especially to thanks to John Richardson for spending some time with us today to talk about all the exciting things that are happening at Jupiter Band Instruments and Azumi Flutes, and to look for you guys at the various brass festivals and at DCI events this summer. Thanks so much, John.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. And one more quick thing here, I got to show my love for my Chicago